Hey folks, Automatic here, Automatic Games, all that good stuff. It's a very impromptu stream. So, uh, essentially, as soon as I saw JPEG wasn't feeling it tonight, I thought, well, neither am I, but I guess I'll do it. No, it's not that bad. But yeah, I hope this stream finds you well. Mr. Strontium, how are you? Written, how are you? Two seasoned sailors of the sea. I struggle sometimes. Going for alliteration, of course. As almost goes without saying, let's see, running with a sloop, have an empty slot, all are welcome. Can upgrade if there were demand, we could get a bigger ship. It's all right if we don't, no pressure. But just want to make sure people know that. Yeah. Not sure what tonight's adventures will entail, not necessarily going for Reaper's Bones, otherwise, well, that livery just wouldn't cut it. Whatever we do, we'll find out when we get there. Last night was a bloody mess. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, finally tried out the Reaper's Bones. A lot of skeleton ships too, honestly. More than we necessarily needed, but it's okay. That always ended one of two ways. Either we did sink them, or at least we gave them the slip. So that works. Oh. Into the drink. So how is written? For that matter, how is salty? Let's do one more run. For the sake of the taint. I already got those. You know what? I don't think I hit the tavern. No, I didn't, obviously. Want to apologize for a couple things from last night, and not the crew that we murdered. I don't apologize for that. But I do want to apologize about the audio for Casey and Tex. I never have an easy time keeping up with chat, and upon a ×2 speed rewatch today, I was able to take in the chat, and yeah, there were several mentions of that, and I never acted on it, only because I didn't see those comments. As Strawn can vouch, I didn't see quite a few comments. Something else that I missed altogether, and I don't want to come off as a lecturer or whatever, but I do want to get this out there that we could probably tone down the politics. Could have last night. People got passions, but when I'm like, I hate what GM's doing to their workers, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get on automatic stream and I'm going to vent about it. Making change. No, you get what I'm saying, though. We can all hate Mr. Trump or Mrs. Pelosi, or we can love them. I don't care. It's just kind of not about that. This isn't, anyways. This is a lot less. This is a lot more lowbrow, I would say. I'm sure Spank the Monkey would vouch for that. We'll take these. Put them there. Struggling to do this writing. Yeah. Wishing you had finished your homework already. I hear that. I hear you written. Apologies. Yeah, I honestly, I didn't see it. I was lucky, though, to get in. I think I at least was able to say hello to everybody that appeared in chat. But after that, especially when folks start talking to each other, and especially if it has a political element to it, you're not going to catch me commenting much on chat. And when you do that, what I just prescribed, you truly run the risk of chat abandoning that topic and getting on something relevant, and then, you know what I mean. By that time, I'm already kind of tuned out. And, just making excuses for why I didn't see chat. But yes, apologies. I sent out a few apologies today just on that. And it's okay, I don't hold it against anybody that wants to speak their mind. Just kind of stating the obvious, the stuff we were raised with. Well, here we go, without direction, but probably shouldn't be heading west. And we're not, so that's good. Stop at a few islands, get our meats. It's gonna be a tower, isn't it? Yep. But that's my game on that, on the political spectrum. I've got my beliefs. If you know me, you know them. But I don't preach about them. And furthermore, I want to play Sea of Thieves with Christians and Muslims and atheists and Republicans and Democrats. So that's where I'm coming from. I also would like my stream to be welcome to all those types as well. I think we're gonna get in shallow water before Meg becomes an issue. She looks a little disoriented anyways. Maybe not her best day. We got shallow water off the port side. No, maybe not. Not so bad. What's up, Meg? This isn't shallow enough for you? Now I see piggies. That makes me happy. Alright, at the risk of sounding political again, did I finish up my apology tour? I think I knocked them both out. Yeah, one was the politics, the other was the volume of my guests. Only thing I can say to that is I'll try to do a better job of, because I can't tell. They sounded fine to me, but yeah, on rewatch, not so much. Really, yeah, all that means is paying more attention to chat. Which shouldn't be a problem, like, even in combat, you know. It's damn likely I'll die a few times. So in the Ferry of the Damned, great opportunity. course yeah, and I don't want that. I'd rather have pork. I know there's no piggy here. Does anybody know any good piggy mating calls? Never mind. Did he survive that? No, no, he just wandered off and died. Oh, that's sad. Not picking you up message in a bottle here. Nothing but a time waster. It's gonna be a while you're here kind of thing. And that was it. Thanks for watching. Mr. JPEG O'Death. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Is someone just... Yeah, he's getting ready to fire, aren't you? Having a classic shootout here. I've got the money. It's just the bank guards are all in an uproar. Hey, the pigs respawned too. Okay, I like it. Yeah, I saw the change character potion. Costs like 100 and something. I considered doing it because truly I was never really happy with my character's build, but it's grown on me, you know. I think it would be a disservice to all my loyal subscribers that have hit up my merch store and they've gotten like the Fancy Lad posters and stuff. I mean, then if I change, maybe their posters will be worth a lot more, but it just feels like a slap in the face. Get out of here. Better look for ships. Okay, stand by. Making good on my promises. Got a slacker. How you doing, man? It is good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Or early Saturday if you're on the Eastern Starport. Or just Eastern Standard. Do you know what I meant? Brother changes guy, you're confused when you last played with him. yeah, I'd be a little confused. Discombobulated. Actually, let's slow down and do some cooking. And there's Casper. How's Casper doing? I was just regaling everyone with tales of our adventurer. It does. It's a peaceful little ship. Well, as peaceful as the Dainty Taint's ever been. It does bear repeating with so many people in chat, and again, no pressure. But there's an open slot, all are welcome, and I can upgrade if a posse were formed. Is that Red Dead? That's Red Dead. Never mind, but I can still upgrade. You know, technically, couldn't they have two 8-man ships on a server? I know that would only make sense in, like, an arena or something, but just a thought. Casey, I had to mention that you're in Texas, or maybe it was mainly Tex. Her audio was pretty low last night. Apologies for that. A couple people said it in chat, and you know, my ass didn't see it. See, we can find a Dunkin' Donuts or something over here. Round about this way to port side. No trouble, Casey. Yeah. There we go. Can't commit to the night. Understandable. And also sorry to hear that. And don't you be down, damn it. If I gotta get out the monkey and maybe a concertina to cheer you up, a little dance, I'd tickle you, but I want to keep all my teeth. I wouldn't tickle you. I don't even know why I went there, dude. That wasn't right. This guy's got some powder for me. Not that I really want it, but I don't know. I could have Judah come over and tickle you. Hi, Judah. I really couldn't commission Judah to do that. I'm sure she would ask for some kind of compensation. And you know what I mean. You'd have to iron out the details. And who's to say she's an agent for this stuff? I'm going to move on. Did find myself far from the mic. Nice, taking some of the blame. I liked the cut of your jib. I could have turned your volume level up if I had just seen a damn comment. It was funny, Texas Connection, how, like, sometimes your voice would, it turn into, like, I don't know. Needless to say, it caught my attention. I stopped and listened a few times. It's like, oh man, that's eerie. And Daisy. Because why not? There's a Daisy out there somewhere. Not ticklish. Yeah, I'll take your word. See, I spoke out of turn. Judah is an agent of that. She's very versed in extracting information via tickling. Well versed. That's a fun one. Sounds like some kind of Velveeta infused bratwurst, which is probably a thing. Alright, I think I got enough time to just visit for a second. Speaking of which, I appreciate everybody taking time to visit. Even if you're just popping in to say hi, it's not lost on me that it takes time out of the fun shit you could be doing. Is that a twofer? Although I think I'm full of meat, but that's no problem. I'll come back for that. Excuse me, something happened there. My, that was embarrassing. My sword lunge was quite the dud. I got stung by a jellyfish. That's what I'll go with. Yes, they put them in the game. They're just transparent. Can't see them. Oh yeah, we're gonna come back and we're gonna have some chicken. Make sure nobody's closing in to take said chicken or pork. Alright, we'll go find the skelly with the gunpowder. Not that I necessarily take it. One of those ships last night. In fact, it was the one that pursued us for so damn long. Ended up having gunpowder on it. Or no, that was earlier. Still, it was the ship that had pursued us for a long time, but it was early in the game. You. That's who I was looking for. I'm taking it. I am taking this gunpowder.
And this was Otto's first mistake. Moving on.
Robot voice. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. It wasn't too much. It was just, honestly, it was only a handful of times it happened. It more cracked me up than anything. I delight in the mundane. So we're still headed north. Are we at edge of map? No. Guess I could check. But no. We're far from that. That means big old smugglers should be up here, but who knows? Was Tex doing a max headroom? Yeah. Less stuttering, but yes. I mean, with the fog, I cannot tell. I keep tricking myself into thinking I'm about to sail off the map, but I know I'm not. I'm just waiting. Let's look at the charts for the first time, shall we? That'd be the response, but yep, I am gonna sail off the map. At least I'll have chicken. It's gonna be a late meal tonight. Hey, and it's always a good time to mention that if you're 13 or younger, we can't have you here. You can't be here, not without parental supervision, and what a silly thing to seek parental supervision for. So don't do that. Also, no flashbulb photography is highly appreciated. That is a courtesy to your other viewers. And that's the problem with the youngins. They won't respect the flashbulb warnings, you know? Played this game for about 45. This is JP. About 45 minutes the other night. Spawned on an island stone's throw from the Ghost Fleet event. He taunted me for running away. Yeah. He is a big talker, isn't he? It is funny just accidentally sailing into that thing. Even in the just in the periphery, and he's like, oh, what's this? It's like, no, dude, no. Stop trying to solicit us. I don't know about you, but he's a little old for me. Phoenix, how you doing? Good to see you. I don't know how I missed you up there with the heart, but I saw you down here. That's me.
That's me.
I don't even know what I want from this island. It's time to start. Huh. Maybe I'll go that way. You know what, though? I do still want a, yeah, I know I shouldn't be turning to starboard this close, but it's a sloop. We'll be fine. "13 days on the road, damn." Written was on a nearby island for some quest, and he just rolled up. The music started, and oh boy, that was actually pretty. Yeah, when it actually spawns on an island you're on, that's a lot of ons. That's a little disconcerting. I think that happened to Die in her crew. The first time they engage it, I want to say. I might be wrong about that, but I think that's the case. Just went over a mermaid. Not a mermaid statue, I should say. Let's get a little turnage happening. That was for Slacker. Just the first name I could. One of the last comments. That's what I was going with. Don't feel that my bias has any rhyme or reason to it. You play He's a Jolly Good Fellow, you should probably direct that. I don't want people to think I'm self-promoting. It's one of my favorite places in the game. Smugglers. What is it? Smuggler's Cove, maybe? Smuggler's Bay? Is it Bay? Yeah, Smuggler's Bay. Could really settle down here. You know, you're so far north if you and this is the north side of the island right here. So obviously you could just park your boat there and be pretty much fine. Unlikely that anybody would see you. Let me catch up a second here, then I'll address that one. Your daughter wanted to see a mermaid's hideout. You were on a mission. The mermaid's hideout. I'm trying to think, like one of the underwater structures? Or just the island mermaid's hideaway or whatever. Because there is a there's like sunken mermaid architecture. Or at least that's the assumption. I guess it could have been the ancients. But look at that, a sunken ship north. Or no, that's west. Oh well, let's do it. But yeah, it will say it reminds you of Bullwinkle. Yep, I can see that totally. I see the antlers. I am well, Phoenix. I hope you're doing good too. Mermaid's hideout is super cool. Are we talking about what are we? We're talking about the same thing, or you don't mean mermaids? It's mermaid's hideaway? Because I can't remember if that's a cool island or not. But I'm also trying to remember where all that underwater shit is. Because it was in the alpha build of the game, the underwater stuff I'm thinking of, and I kind of lost track of it. It's not under Reaper's Hideaway, I don't think. Though it could be. Yeah, okay, it's the underwater tunnels and stuff. Is that at the island, Mermaid's Hideaway? Well, I'm never gonna get there at this rate, come on. Oh boy, upside down and it's down. Pretty far. Pretty far. I hope it yields something. That's worthwhile. Nothing else on this deck. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. You know what? Let's jump off the yardarm. Give us more of a plunge, right? Shit, how are they arranged? That'll work. I think. I guess we'll find out if it'll work. Okie dokie. Let's try to get into the hold. Try our damnedest without getting caught up too much. Here we go. Yes, I might take you. Think I'm gonna take him? Think that's it. Except maybe the captain's cabin, but Everything else is done. Let go of that. You mean the island, okay. Might have to check it out. I mean, hell, maybe that's where all the underwater shit is, too. I don't know. Because what it ultimately was, what I recall, is some underwater cave systems, leading into a grotto. You started to see architecture, and in fact, there was a chair, like one of the big chairs that the crews are supposed to sit in. Or anyways, that was a challenge. It's one of those thrones down there. But when saying down there, I have no idea where anymore. Something my brain chunked that up is not vital. It's a lot of other stuff my brain could have done that with, but it chose not to, and I don't know why. Nothing, huh? Not a damn thing. You'd almost think somebody came through here, but I don't know. Maybe not. Some of these things are busts. That was one of them. Oh God, Phoenix, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Well, let's eat some of that chicken. A little more chicken never hurt anybody. All right, we're off. It is a lovely, if not slightly cartoony, day out here on the Sea of Thieves. And not nearly as hot as real life. Oh, God. Little too moody, that one. There we go. Yeah. Still could use a rowboat, so I don't know. Might skim a few of these islands. Yeah, something else I want to touch on is I noticed the reaction to us murdering the one crew. There's a few things I'd say to that. This was yesterday. It was a crew that sailed up to us at the Reaper's hideout, and there were some objections, and I get that, but I disagree wholeheartedly. Um, First off, I would say that when our friend Casey threw that firebomb, this is the excuse I could go with. See, when Casey first threw the firebomb, it's one of those things where you're either gonna half-ass this or you're all committed. And if you're like me playing this, and one of your crewmates fires a cannon at another ship, uh, you got to quickly determine: are we going to support this or not? So obviously we weren't going to half-ass it at that point. But the larger issue, I would say, is when Casey informed me that those guys were gold hoarder emissaries, right? I suppose the question I would pose is, have you ever reached your arm inside a snake's den? Or maybe, like a water snake, they got those little caves. Have you ever just reached your arm inside one of those? Because that's what those guys did. They were emissaries. They might have been friendly, but hopefully they took a lesson. The last place you want to go as an emissary is to the Reaper's hideout. The last thing you want to do is sail up to Reapers and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" So though I felt a little bad at the time, after some thought, I'm over it. They were reaching their arm inside the snake's den is what they were doing. They got bit. And one might say they were just it's not like they were reaching in there trying to grab the snakes forcefully or anything. I mean, they were just reaching in to be nice, to spread some love, in which case, I suppose, they've got bigger issues that they can't be accounted for. Who knows? Something tells me if they had mics, they would have certainly garnered more sympathy. Don't get me wrong, they did have a little bit. They could dance, but not like Casey and Tex. They were dancing like what's a word? In unison? Thank you, Casey. I mean, it was kind of like that. The last place I would go is to the Reaper's hideout. It's silly, it's indefensible, it's bad sailing is what that is. I don't know why I'm sailing toward it. I don't know what's going to come of this, but the underlying theme here is I don't know. Hey, there's another sunken ship. This one has an air pocket. I like. Casey, the funny thing is, I was still hot miking when I said, "Ooh, they have gold. Should we, something like, suspend the music and be cross with one another?" And then I muted my mic. Like, right after that, you said, like, you... you considered it, and I could tell, and I was like, oh, this might be happening. So, in all fairness, they even kind of had a heads up. I still can't get over the guy that moved the Reaper's chest to, I don't know, was that Ancient Spire or something? And I thought of an alternate reason he would do that, but it doesn't make a lot of sense in context. I thought, what if he was getting that off of his ship, still wanted to protect it, still was partial to it, so this makes this a bad move, but what if he wanted to get off the ship, that way his ship was no longer marked? Even though he's got the lion's share of the treasure right there in his arms. I just can't wrap my head around the idea that he thought he could sell it at that island. Because that dude was no joke in combat. His partner, not so much, but... his partner wasn't bad, don't get me wrong, but this guy knew what he was doing. You're like, yep, it's happening. You're just waiting for the slightest cue. Or cue. Well, for me, the cue was definitely, it was the firebomb. As soon as you threw that, I thought, like, well, you know, I'm past debating that in my head. It's kind of like, you know, I could see in a scenario where somebody fires a cannon at another ship and it misses, and there's no other fire from us. Like, then you can still come down off of it, but I'm not judging you for starting the fire in the slightest. I endorse it, but as soon as that fire broke out, I'm like, yep, we're all in. We have to be. I mean, it's gotta happen. So, okay, we've got a sloop coming in from our port side, from the east. Wind's not really a factor. Question is, do I take a dive first, or do I spend 15 minutes deliberating? There's my answer. Shit pockets. Shit pockets. Pockets of shit. Yeah, look. Got some good eating here. Oh well. Shit. Yeah, sure. I'll take you. Yeah, sure, we'll take that gem. Shit, what happened to it? There it is. Yeah, I'd almost rather have the gem. Oh, come on, let me climb on it. Thank you. That said, that thing might get their attention. Is that them? No, they're docked. Either way, I'm leaving that there for now. Go get the emerald. I remember where it was. There it is. Oh, that's right, air pocket. Don't mind if I do. Is there a new skeleton face in the sky? There is, Captain Flameheart. So, he's been dead for a minute, but, he's back. And he's got his ghost fleet, so it's ghost ships instead of skeleton ships. Even though everybody called the skeleton ships ghost ships. So, there's a lot of confusion out there now. And I'm part of the problem. Anyhow, yeah, so you get there and you gotta fight these literal ghost ships. And they're like little glass cannons. They're easy to take out, but there's a lot of them. So they overwhelm you with numbers. Oh, come now. Oh, now, please. Oh, you're embarrassing me. Get the fuck out of here. It ain't even sword lunge. I was just so... just upset, guys. Just upset is all. Come on, Tide. Come on, I did this before. Let me back up. Please? This guy's gonna sail up. I'm gonna be sitting here dry humping this ship. There we go. Honestly, there were worse sensations, in case anybody was curious. The barnacles. Like that completed it. Huh. I wonder if the fort will have a rowboat. That's not necessarily uncommon. And I think it merits a look-see. Saw you guys all dancing, you stepped away, and then they were dead. You're the one that fell asleep at the party early. You're like, seriously, detective. When I nodded off, everybody was dancing. It wasn't until I woke up that half of the party was deceased. They had to have been murdered by outside forces because everybody was getting along so handsomely. We got a galleon on the move. To our port side. Well, well. You know, I'll just kind of skim the island. I guess if it's got a rowboat here, I'll see it. And he's not coming towards us anyways. How about the other one? Is he on the move yet? Oh yeah. Yeah, he's fighting a ghost ship. Skeleton ship. He's fighting a skeleton ship. Well, not here, I don't think. No rowboat. Well, how about, getting close to break time, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm close to two ships. I could engage them, one or the other. I don't know. I have a little bit of treasure, which is kind of the way I like it. I know that's insane, but the truth is, in a way, if they beat me, I'd rather offer them something. I know, that doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound well thought. But it's where I'm coming from. That's where I'm going. So I can get one cannonball. Oh my. Oh me. Oh my. I hit my head. It just dropped. I tried. Guess I didn't get wet. That's what's important. That's that the second time, obviously, I got wet. Never mind. What happened to the galleon? Is my query. Okay, well, the sloop and the Skelly ship are just out of sight now. They're in the fog. Galleon's likely the same story. I think if I'm going to take a break, it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe, I don't know, tie off near these rocks. Perhaps even literally with the harpoon. Who was I watching stream this and they said poons? Somebody get up there on the poon for me. And I recoiled. I don't know why. That is going to be the galleon. Still to the port side. Port side. Yeah, I think we can just nestle right in here. Maybe behind these big uns. Plasman, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy Friday night to you. Welcome aboard. And this might just have to do it. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, 59 minutes. Alright. I did me best. Alrighty, Judah. Thanks for popping in. Much appreciated. Sleep well. And have yourself a good weekend. Anyways, folks, yeah, I'm going to be taking a little hiatus here for a second. And just a few minutes. If in the meantime you gotta go, please take my best with you. Be well. To anybody that's sticking around, I'll be talking to you here in just a few. Oh, wow. Okay. Whew. What a nap. Had this crazy ass dream that Atticus, big guy, bought the game and was installing it and would be out there in the morning. Just no explanation for these dreams, they just happen. Atticus, how are you? Good to see you. And congratulations, hell yeah. Woe to the sailors that cross your path. May they be, may they be respectful at first. And that would be my first advice for this game, for sure. Is don't be discouraged. That's always, but I guess you know that, and you've seen a couple of these, and you know how folks can be. Speaking of which, I did not check the, yeah, great auto, get that first. Did not check the horizon. This will give me an opportunity to do that. Now, what I can see of it looks okay. There's a nice portion of it that I can't see. Yeah, this is a lot of powder. I'm gonna skip this next one. Chicken? Hell yes. These barrels are so convenient. They save you from having to slave over a hot stove. It's a ready-made meal just out there floating. I don't know who's behind it, but they've got my patronage. Because they know a pirate or just a sailor is in a hurry to get from point A to point B. You just don't always have time to cook for your whole crew. Really? I'm surprised I got one. You know what? I'll take it. I don't like sitting in one place too long. Let's go. Think I'm gonna sail east. That's where I last spied that sloop. Maybe he's still out there. I'll see what he's up to, see what he likes to do. Huh. Honestly, I thought that was a flag at first. I don't know why, but I thought that was a Reaper's Bones flag. Silly me. Right on. I hope you do have fun with it. It's I don't know. What can I say? You know, it can get pretty intense, but at the same time, you've got so much of this kind of time. Which doesn't bother me either. It's deceiving, isn't it, how peaceful it seems. Am I sailing east? No, close enough. Good looking out, yes. Thank you for welcoming Atticus. Alright, well, we'll face her a little further east. Be making more sense. Well, that's where it was. I want to say it looks like Dagger Tooth to me. Then, of course, he left to do battle with a skeleton suit. That was quite some time ago. So I'm not too optimistic sailing this way, but who knows? One never knows. True, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Happiest of Fridays to you. Usually anxious watching these streets because you're nervous that we're gonna get a surprise attack all the time. You and me both. There are definitely times when you return from exploring an island to find your boat sunk. Yes, or you return from exploring an island to find your boat is being sailed away by a malicious fancy lad and his who else was with us? Like Written and Strawn, I want to say. That was memorable. Here we go. I think we've reacquired a visual on the sloop. Is it one man? Is it two man? Am I going to get in over my head? We'll see. You have to learn how to measure the orbit of the moon this week for lab. Well, incidentally, I have played Kerbal Space Program. I don't know if that helps. Probably not. If somebody stole your boat, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I truly think that's part of the adventure, too. Yeah. Not much more I can say on that, but the strange interactions you end up having. Excuse me. It does get annoying when people sail by just to sink a lone player's sloop. Uh, like, have some class. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you, but look what I'm doing. I'm sailing towards another sloop. It might be a solo. So I'll give them the fight. You know what I mean? But especially the fact that I've got treasure and no crew. That definitely points me in this direction. If that makes sense. Because yes, then if they sink me, they get something out of it. It's not totally a waste of their time. And to be honest, I think I lost them. No idea where they slipped off to. Watch, I'll turn around and they'll be right behind me. Broadside, too, in some inexplicable move. In fact, there'll probably still be a splash indicating they dropped from the sky. Here we go. No. Huh. Oh, well. I wonder where they went. I hope I sailed better in your dreams than, No, I haven't done too bad. We've been in open water after all. Stealing boats is a totally different thing, and that thing is fun. So it's all good. It's interesting, that's for sure. Ah, fair point. I'm also a solo sloop. Yeah. You know, last night was one of the things that struck me is as soon as we seemed to affix that, the Reaper's Emissary, the server, the entire fucking server came after us to kill us. And that kind of cracked me up. It certainly helped because you didn't feel bad attacking any. I mean, shit, we were defending. The only caveat to that is we did attack the brig, the at the very opening. But then it's like brig had friends and they just came out of the woodwork. We're out of the Ocene. So that's him. That's that's our sloop. I gotta be creative. After all, I've got powder up there. I need to establish whether he's coming or going. He is going, I think. See if we can pull something off here. I do not know if that's gonna work. I think our mast might be popping up over the rocks. Ship battles are fun. I will not disagree with that at all. Well, shit, I wish I could get up higher. At the same time, I'm pretty confident that we're obscured. The question is, how do I spot them again? Short of just like trying to sword lunge onto these rocks. That ain't gonna work. Let's try it though. Yeah, especially when we don't pull off the sword lunge successfully. Alright, fire ourselves up into the air. It's the best opportunity for recon in this situation, I guess. Let's see, heard they are talking about private servers. I have heard. I saw Captain Falcor say that it's... And, you know, I don't know on what authority he said this, but there would be no progression. It would just simply be like a sandbox playground. So, again, I don't know how true that is. I do take him as a rather reliable source, but I just don't know. They gone, Otto. That's what you did. They're gone. Oh, I missed your night, fam. See you soon, Lee. Good night, Japek. Get some rest, my friend. Where did my mermaid go? Surprise twist, it wasn't my mermaid, it was some other player that's currently boarding my ship. When we did emissary missions, yeah, maybe because we're Italian. That's a fair point. But yeah, we haven't been pretty lucky with that. One of the last times I got on and just sailed by myself for a little bit without streaming. I ended up doing some island hopping, finally got a rowboat. Then I had some powder, and I saw a ship at an outpost, and I rowed to it. I didn't know what I was going to do, because I had some treasure in the rowboat too, so it was a question of, am I just going to hitch up this rowboat and tell them I have supplied you for your run? Or am I going to blow up their ship? And honestly, I was leaning towards the former. But they saw me, and they sniped the powder. Nonetheless, it was pretty fun for just a quick little solo thing. There he is. He's at Galleon's grave. Oh, damn. Oh, I want the... oh, well. I'm not going to stop for it. At least I got something. More wood to replace the last one. We're not going to hit some, are we? Fuck yeah, we are. I knew that was a stupid move. Probably so was anchoring. Yeah, it happens. Cowards. I'm assuming you're talking about the guy that shot the gunpowder barrel. Gary, how are you, man? Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Welcome aboard. I'm just running into whatever obstacles I can find. That's where you caught me. I'm hoping you tuned in after I hit that rock. Something like that could sink the Titanic, but it won't sink the Dainty Tank. No, sir. So this won't be fair, because these guys are selling, they've got nothing to lose. Why did I put... No, I want that. In fact, I could probably... Could I eat? No, I'm stuffed. Nice. Huh, they're on this side of the island too, so my approach was probably witness. It's not exactly the best recipe for a fight, is it? I think rule number 1 is don't tell them you're coming. And I broadcasted that shit. How much more map do we have? Quite a bit if we sail that way. Okay. Now, if I do anything, I better move fast. I'm gonna go get the powder. Just try to swim it over to the mountain. Galleon's Grave is not an outpost, now is it? Now is it, Otto? You know this. Yeah, it is an outpost, dumbass. You do. These are the arguments that go on in my head. Let's turn just a few degrees to starboard, just maybe even less than that, just to keep us from going off the map over to the port side. And we're so far away that a shark's gonna kill us, but you know what? Worst case scenario, we lose one powder keg. And I'm all for that.
'Cause they explode.
Finally able to make it. I appreciate it, man. I absolutely appreciate it. You gotta forgive me for not being up to date with your build. Don't get excited, folks. Well, I mean, get excited, but I don't mean Fallout build. Sorry. Yeah, it's a long swim. In fact, I'm thinking like maybe I did leave too much sail on my ship. You know? This part of me is contemplating the idea that, yeah, it'll be well off the map. It'll be sunk by the time I mean, shit, just the time it's gonna take to swim over here with that thing. That's a bad sign. I turn around to see my ship there, I can barely make it out. I need to abort. Oh no, someone in chat has to say, just keep at it, Otto. I bet somebody wiser will be like, you got shit on your ship, Otto. Just, aboard. Quick Smoke, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Welcome to the middle of the ocean. I'm making a stupid move, if you can imagine that. I almost wish a shark would attack me. That would... Actually, no, I've got regeneration and stuff. Damn. And this is pointless because they're at an outpost. However, my approach seems to be somewhat obscured. Like, I don't think any of the business side of this island is on this side. Yeah, they could be out on the docks, they could be on the stern of their ship and potentially see me, but my approach is kind of obscured, except for, of course, these fine ladies that pop up. Don't worry, they can't see the smoke. Just in case anybody was wondering, yeah. They won't be able to see the mermaid smoke, but they could see the mermaids, which is always a giveaway. And I'm just waiting for them to turn around and sail away before I even get there. It's stupid, because there's nothing to gain. Well, they're going to do the interview now. You're it, Denise, and the interview will be in the chat. No, I'm joking. I don't know. Shit. There it is. Just got bit by a shark. But you know what? I'm here. I'm here. That shark bites me again. I mean, I'll be okay, but... Okay, I don't see anybody on their ship. My mermaid's right next to their ship. Shark's in the water, but I'm going under. My only hope is to get aboard. Thanks, mermaid. That is awesome. Why don't you actually just flop up on their deck and be like, somebody's coming. Somebody's coming. Stupid broad. Not that being a broad makes her stupid. I'm not saying that. It's the fish part, for sure. Interesting. Nothing. Pineapple. I'll take the meat. I wonder if they have throwables. Empty. Oh, yeah, they do. Well, this is how we do it. I'm starting to wonder if they're even here. You know, it's weird. Yes, there they are. Dastardly. God, I wish they had a trinket for me, though. I guess, pineapple. I got a pineapple. Now, what's worse, from that exercise, I might be boarding a ship that is already off the map and sunk. I didn't really want the fire to blow that thing either. What I kind of wanted to do was start the fire and have it spread to that area. Well, how about that? See a captain, or rather a skeleton captain. Let's put some stuff up. Man, there's quite a few skeletons down there. Blocking every damn hit. Shit. I hate that freeze up. If you miss with the wands, you're screwed for a couple seconds. Should have leapt. Son of a bitch. That's pretty sloppy. No, I don't have food. Oh well. Shit. Well, damn. This was poorly planned. Something down there. Look what I did to my regen. I think I'm gonna have to have a four. Yeah, never mind. 4-course meal. I was gonna say square. I don't know. Yeah, dude, Mikey, I hope Papa Quick's doing good. Just want to make sure my sloop friend doesn't come back. "38 cannonballs, don't mind if I do." You know, Raiden mentions she likes the naval combat. Makes me want to engage in naval combat, but I think I need to lose that gunpowder if I do. Unless I'm fighting skellies. I've found the chance of them hitting your powder up there is pretty slim. And what is this? A cage? A chicken coop? I'm not really trying to bring chicken aboard like that. Just to cook. Just to cook. Get any new shoes here lately? This is the problem when I look away from the chat and I just grasp onto the first comment that I see, and it's Denise trying to sell people shoes. No, that's probably not what it is. Probably catching it out of context. That is rough. Now he's out of the hospital though, right? Now that's dinner tonight. No, let's do pork. We had chicken last time. Why should carry that on us? Switching servers. So I guess I sunk the ship of the only people left. How was that? They wrapped up and left. And so here I am in a new server. Good deal. I think I've already looked at this, and it's a tree, not a reefed sail. Yeah. Awesome. Man, I hate to say it, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick, cause I am parched. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to keep muting, and I'm not. I don't want to take my official break yet, but I almost feel like this should suffice for. Okay, we'll catch up with chat yet, or yet first rather. Yes. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. She's got some cool Uggs. Alright. I will be right back. If in the meantime you gotta go, take my best with you. Otherwise, I'll talk to you here in just a jiffy. We try to keep the stream pretty clean of that, politics, religion, fetishes, because, my god, the tangents that we'd hear. from the host alone would be, I don't know, pretty crazy. Anyways, I gotta find a ship. I gotta do something that's gonna stimulate the auto. And so you know what comes to mind? Spank the monkey. Just head below deck here. Certainly don't want people to see. Here you are. Get off my arm. Stay away from my meats. He will eat those. Back up, monkey. Nobody wants that. There we go. Full regen again. Back in business and Anna Grand. So here's the foolhardy promise. Next sales I see, I'm going after him. Going straight in and open fire. That's my promise. Whether we will see any sales, well, that's a whole different question altogether. Pet wise, yeah, I would think they would at least have like small dogs. You know, be it a pug or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Little lap dogs. That way, obviously not pit bulls or Doberman pinschers or anything like that. Because then it'd beg the question, why can't they help me in combat? But some little yippers would be cool with me. Absolutely. I almost think they've got to do that. I mean, shit, they just did cats. And I've yet to see one on my ship. But I'm allergic, so that might be for the best. Cat scratch fever would be especially dangerous for me. I know, because I've passed out from it. Collapsed on the bathroom floor. Got scratched by a cat. My dad had some cats, and a friend of mine wanted one. And so the cat pretty much had a layover at my house for what was going to be a few nights. But then it scratched me. I excused myself. I had company at the time. I went up in the bathroom. I didn't shut the door or anything. I went in the bathroom, looked in the mirror, was just sweating like a stuck pig, and next thing I know, I'm looking up at the bathroom ceiling, and my friends are looking over me like, "Dude, you're just sprawled out on the bathroom floor." We quickly surmised that it was that scratch that did it. There's another captain. Something shiny, probably a message in a bottle, something silly like that. Honestly, the last captain I fought got the better of me. Didn't kill me, but sure took all my regen away. Don't just panic, Spank. You should help. Little meat donut. Yeah, it is a message in a bottle. Ah, come on, Spank. We're not interested in this. Shit. I actually collided with that one. Oh, I can't resist. There's two of them close. Is that both? Negative. Of the water bar. Alright, we're trucking again. I think I'm just gonna head west. See what I see. Go west, young man. And just for calling me young man, I'll do it. I'll take it. Huh, so where's the skull? I could sail for the skull and see if that... No, didn't mean to do that. See if that's attracted anybody? That's west after all, sorta, more or less. Nothing. Quiet night, quiet night. There's something dead ahead. Here we go. So, that's our target, and I think it's a sloop, so that's good. Can't say if it's a player. Not yet, anyways. I'm sort of inclined to assume that it is. At any rate, there's that. Let's go see if I'm gonna give him all my loot. Or if I can pull this off. It is a sloop, thankfully. They're at the fort. Okay, okay. Well, well. This adds a new dimension to what I want to do. Damn, I don't have a rowboat. That'd be nice. Just row over there. Or I just go in there shooting, or I've got that powder. I sail past them, jump out of the crow's nest into the water with the powder and ignite it, try to take out their ship. I'd just be leaving my ship into the wind, but I think I'd keep that foray short. Either they would kill me, or I'd take a mermaid, I guess. But then the other option is to be somewhat stealthy. You just watch them from a distance. When they finish the fort, then you go in, and you fight them for the actual treasure. My guess is it's more than one person. It's probably a two-person crew, because they are doing a fort. Though it's not unheard of to solo a fort. I mean, I've done it myself, but it can't be as common. Not in my mind. And isn't that where all this exists? No. Yeah, I gotta get back there and see the progress you've made. Now, I would think they've already seen me. It almost doesn't matter that the skeletons will man the towers and fire at me. So even if they don't see me, that'll likely give me away. I'm telling you, this is premature. That is the right place, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I do not like having that powder up there. If I keep sailing in this direction, I'll hit those rocks. Maybe I go behind them and seemingly vanish. That's a tower, but it could be a player shooting. No, it's a skeleton, but he sure as hell gave me up. They are not making a move, which is... this is about right. Be sweet if there was a rowboat on that island. Anyway, here's the play. We're going to use these rocks to obscure us. Alrighty. I think that's going to work, I think. I can tell by the shadow, almost. I think we're fine. Now, they might be a little suspicious, sure. And it's a hell of a swim, especially with powder. But the sun's going down. That's in my favor. Do this like that. Make sure there's no ships behind us. And there's really not. And we'll go for it. Now, I might want to go back and get some throws, but What happened there with that rock? Can I get up here? I had hoped so. Can I do that? Can't get up there, can I? Okay. Alright, their ship is still there. You know, no move on their part to sally forth and check out these rocks, which is about right, you know. Hey, look at this. It's magic. Hate the editing. I hear you there, man. Streaming's just so much easier. It's just straightforward. And that immediate interaction. I mean, with streamers other than me, because you know how I am about keeping up with the chat. Turn the video 90 degrees to make it watchable. I hear that, yep. It's nightfall. Let's see where we're at. Throwables wise, no. We could use some more throwables. Health is good. I've got pineapple. That's handy. You know what? I should put my. Hate to say it, I should put my monkey away. But I should. I absolutely should. Because he will give away our position just as well as a mermaid will. Ammo wise. Doing good. Alright. Here goes. My meddling begins. Main order of recon is to determine if it's one player or two. Honestly. No sharks, come on. I don't want to waste any ammo taking out sharks. I probably will. I expect to fight at least one. Expect to see a lot of these bitches. Well, maybe I can get up on this next rock. Ideally, they would finish the fort while I'm still inbound, but I don't see that being a very likely possibility. Truly, the wise thing to do would be to wait. How we doing with sharks? No, nothing yet. Is that a cave or something? Oh. Be a lot cooler if it was. Yeah, that's part of my excuse, Gary, is excuse me. I mean, I'm with Rick and I enjoy having chat. But, you know, if you glance out at chat and they're having a conversation among themselves, then it kind of helps you tune out easier. I was saying this on the beginning of the stream, too, that, then inevitably what happens for me is I'm like, well, that doesn't really apply to me, so I can skip that much. And then so suddenly it applies to me, and people are trying to get my attention, but I'm still in that frame of mind that, oh, they're talking to each other, which is cool. I don't want to come off like I. Is that still just a sloop? I think it is. Man, this is where it gets dangerous. This is the final stretch. I can't sit here and wait until sunrise. It's just not going to happen. So here goes. For better or worse, I'm going to sink their ship, hopefully, if I can. The only shitty thing is that means I have to continue working on the fort. Unless they have shit on their ship, which I don't suspect they do. Your setup, it just wouldn't be worth it. Yeah, that makes sense, Gary. Okay, so there's a mermaid. That's a reminder for me to look for sharks. And then point right back at the mermaid and continue. When I can't keep my bearing, like sometimes you can see where your destination is from the deck of your ship, but then once you're in the water, you really can't. There's another ship off to my right. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna get kind of messy. Because this other ship might be coming in to interfere. If they pass us, I'm in trouble. I need to get back to my ship, you know. The sun's come up, so I've blown my approach in that regard. I should have left it at sundown. So this is going to get interesting. I really wonder what this galleon's going to do. And I also wonder how bad this mermaid's going to give me away. The galleon is coming. Man, look at that. Here's the nice thing. Their eyes are fixated on that galleon. But wouldn't I be wiser to use this powder keg on the galleon as opposed to the sloop? Sure, it'd more likely sink the sloop faster. But the galleon's kind of the transgressor. What is this anyways? Hidden spring. Sounds like a salad dressing. Let's look for sharks. Negative. What are you doing, galleon? Are you turning my way? Yeah, he is. Look at that. Well, as it turns out, we're doing somebody a favor then. I bet their eyes are to the left. No shit, their whole ship is facing to the left. You know what at least we can do? If we hit the galleon with the keg, the galleon will think that the sloop did it. So even if they're creating like a bond here, we can sow some bad blood right off the bat. It doesn't get much more mischievous than that. Thank God for regen. Where'd that shark go? Where'd my barrel go? Someone's gonna see my damn ship real soon. There's the barrel, and the galleon's coming right this way. Shit, I'm gonna miss it completely. Let's get behind it. They're probably not looking back. Well, hell, what can I do here? Now, my ship's over there, and they have not... I don't think they've sailed that direction. Galleon is coming back in. Oh, boy. Cannons are open up on the galleon, that's good. I'm gonna get spotted. Come on, Galleon, where are you? Thanks, mermaid. Awesome. Shit, Galleon is still moving. God damn. And they see me. Well, that's the answer to that. Just gotta keep swimming down. Oh. Well, this is over. They sure as shit spotted me. And that shark's gonna get me before I can get away. That's it, at the very least, I'll jump in this tower. If there's powder up there and they see me climbing, all it's gonna take is one shot and I'm fucked. Ouch, that was a shark. Shit, and there's skellies up here. See if we got any cannonballs. We don't. We have these. There might be cannonballs up here. How about that? I like it. We got 5 cannonballs we can put into them, and they've got their stern to us. It's gonna have to do better than that, Otto. There's one in the water down to my right. It's my turn. Got him a little concerned. Shit, he's got me. But here's the thing. I'm right around the corner, ship-wise. Unless they sunk me. You don't edit, you just record and upload. To see that straightforward, yeah. I'll second what Gary's responded with, though. You know what? I think that was I didn't sink the galleon, but I sure put some pressure on it. Getting it lit on fire, some holes here and there, and now they're gonna face another sloop. Hopefully, we'll see. See if my ship's here. Indeed, I hear it. I hear the skull. Now here, I could do something a little different. I could just turn the ship and fire myself over there. I mean, it kind of mitigates the risk, of putting my ship out there. If nothing else, they think I'm a part of each other's crew. And I like that. I like that deceit. Definitely taking cannonballs this time. Yeah, I'll take one of those too. Get some health. Won't need that. I have no illusions of quote-unquote winning out here. But I'm keeping myself entertained. And that's what keeps me going. I'm not hearing any gunfire anymore. I don't like that. Yeah. Oh, no. Both ships are still in play. Now, it's still just as long of a swim, but actually we'll be going a little faster without the barrel. So that's kind of handy. I just want to be the wild card in this little boy. I tell you, if I could have put some more pressure on that galleon, I'm rooting for the sloop, right? Because you root for the underdog, or at least we tend to. Oh no, did the sloop sink? The sloop was on the left side of this island up here. I sure as shit don't see it anymore, but there's some cannon fire. Cannon fire could represent a lot, though. Could be the skellies in the towers. Okay, sloop is still in the game. Nice. Let's look for sharks. How we doing ammo-wise, too? Nice. Oh, that's right. Swear to God, if this sloop passes me, I'm gonna try to talk to him. In fact, I should get my in-game mic ready. I'll just tell him, hey man, I'm another hand. Of course, how they know that I'm not with that crew, yeah, that'd be kind of hard to believe. Shit, man, they are coming right at me. Let's look for sharks. Not that I can see. Alright, they've turned off. Good deal. See, that is exactly what we were talking about before. What is that? Look at them, they're chasing off the galleon. Boy, this is strange. Strange times we live in. I'm almost thinking to do what streamers do. Get up in a tower and lay down. And just watch the shit unfold. And then not make my move until after the fact. I mean, hell, the one tower has powder in it. Damn it. No way, no way. Okay. Gotcha. I read you loud and clear. I'm out there being a true pirate legend, trying at least to sow discord and stuff, Didn't really work out that time, did it? And double shark will get you. Because a shark seems to take like 55-60% of your health. And if you don't get any regen in before the next, yeah. What do? I'm almost out of time. I'll tell you what I use the head. Or the restroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I was dumb bitches. Yeah. Predator, it's a fucking sloop.
Yo. Go, go, go. Okay, I hear my skull. That's a good sign. Or my little haunted skull or whatever. What do I do? Try to swim over there again? Yes, I do. Another something bad that could happen is a storm could hit. I'm not anchored, so that would throw my ship up against the rocks. And for some reason, I'm still not going to anchor. Curious, isn't it? Wait, now, did I? No, you didn't. I see, I didn't even have regen because I didn't eat that food. God, put me on this rock. Oh, that would have been great. Just to have a vantage point, you know? Man. Yeah, if I can get up on these rocks anywhere, I can at least sword launch. I'm quite determined to either get into one of those towers and mess about as I can, or get onto the deck of the sloop and communicate with them. Tell them that I was here to grief, but now I'm here to help, kind of deal. I don't know, pull at their heartstrings. Tell them I don't like the fact that galleon popped in. Sharks. There you are. That's fine. Now you're dead. Now, let's see. We eat that. We eat the fish. We'll eat some pork. Gonna have to find more food up here. Okay, one more pork chop. And I could shoot at the sharks, but I don't. Maybe it's stupid of me to be worried about small arms fire, because honestly, I'm far enough away right now, and even if I was close, would they notice? I mean, they're firing cannons at each other. And probably rifles. Or something like that. I do like that caveat, now that I think about it. Seems entirely appropriate. Here we go. Well, this'll work. I can sword lunge off of this. How about that? Where did the galleon go? I'm a little concerned. Well, I'd hear him shooting. Oh no, there he is. Okay. Sharks. No, good deal. Wouldn't it be great if I could get on this rock? That'd be asking almost too much. Let's look for sharks again. Oh, I think I can. Oh, yeah, this is gonna work just fine, I think. Just fine. Especially, let's see, can I get on this part? I think I can. Well, it's not always underwater. Yeah, half the time it's gonna be underwater, isn't it? Might as well just sword lunge off of this part. Okay, so there goes the galleon. Meaning the sloop might be next around. And that's great, knowing I can sword lunge off of all of those. It's not gonna help immensely, but it'll feel like it's helping. I'm all about the feels. What the fuck is that? Hell yeah, if I can get in one of these cannons, I can rain some more hellfire down on that galleon. If nothing else, distract him a little bit, but boy, we gotta swim and we can't have any shark interference. None of those man-eaters. I'm scared of the man-eaters. They're toothy. They're toothy bastards, and I don't like them. Whoops, there we go. Get me back up here. Now all this talk about, sharks, have another look. And for God's sake, get to that tower, Otto. My problem is the galleon's gonna come around. It'll be at that tower by the time I get there, you know. Of course, they didn't see me crawl up it the first time. Please turn to port, galleon. I should get on my thing, be like, turn to port. Okay, not even looking for sharks, just going, because I can survive one shark bite at this point. How many shark bites can you survive? Discuss. 3 tops. I gotta commandeer these guns, buddy, sorry. Shit, they sure lit them on fire. Here I am. Otto's actually tucking. Oh, that sloop's gone. Look at him, he's got legend sails. Legendary sails. Of course, last night, the first brig that we went after had the legendary, livery. And then when Casey got aboard the brig, he said, well, they're all 3 of them are legends. I'll tell you what, it didn't stop us. Sometimes, like, it's funny because people get the legendary stuff and they pimp it out. And all that really is a sign that they're good at PvE. You know what I mean? I think it's funny how it can come off as braggadocious, but at the same time, it doesn't mean anything. If all they've been doing is fighting skeletons, then Jesus, they're gonna fold at first fire from a player. And to me, it's just a hilarious juxtaposition, advertising that you're a pirate legend. Full disclosure, I don't talk about it much. My character is a pirate legend, but you don't see me pimping this shit or wearing the bling or doing up my ship livery like that. This is a little too close. I feel like I should be laying down further below, but I don't want to stand up now because there's a decent amount of backlight. Is there gunpowder up here? Negative. Well, there is in that tower, or there was at last check. Boy, if they come around the backside, I can get a great shot with this cannon I'm looking at now. You know what I mean? Even if their bow just sticks out just a tad. Now, they're up there. I just saw one. Yep, they're up there fighting. Actually, that might have been a bird. Yep, see what they're doing. Yeah, just go ahead and anchor right there, would you? And maybe they see my, what was that? They fired a person up there. Fired another person. So now there's only 2 people on their ship. At this lineup, I could almost fire myself onto their deck. To what end? None. Without any powder, there's very little I could do. They've got nobody in their crow's nest. If they get out of range of this cannon, the next one would be that one. Come on, use that anchor. You know you want to. You know you want to use the anchor. Man, I really wish this one had a powder keg. You know what, folks? I feel like I need to get up there and fire at them here soon. There's my mermaid. I mean, they very well should be able to see it. There's no cannon there. Tell me, will time dictate that I've squandered this? That I've let him get into an area where there's no cannon? Okay, good news is I don't think they worried about the mermaid. Me, I was kind of worried that they'd see the mermaid near this tower and be like, oh, well, they might be in there. Also good news, I might be able to get to that next tower, which does have powder. I'm playing the long game. Fighting players and fighting skellies are, yes, that is so true. It's Legends just a tall tale quest? No, now Legends is just, you work your way up the factions. Shit, look at that. She did stop outside of cannon range, and she is stopped. That music seems so damn appropriate. Well, guess what? They've finished the island. I don't feel very safe. They got a guy on the wheel, but what's he doing? I mean... Okay, now he's up there at the bow, he's using a harpoon. To what end, I don't know. Just gotta keep an eye on him. Yeah, I am playing the long game. I see streamers do this, and I often think to myself, like, man, so much downtime. For maybe a payoff, maybe not. But now, here I am doing it. And genuinely enjoying it. There's something about observing these people. They're gonna have to bring a super powder keg, one of those nukes, aboard their ship. They have another option. They could destroy it as soon as they find it. That might be the better option for them. Oh, good. Look at that. He's moving into cannon range. Okay, he's back up at the wheel. Nope, he's back down on deck. This is tricky. Could I hit him with this cannon? Do we even know? Here's what would be awesome. They put those kegs up in their crow's nest. And I get a lucky shot and hit him. What is he doing? Telling you, if he goes by that second tower, I'm getting that powder. Look at that, he's eyeing. Shit, that's a bad sign. That glare, that was him looking through his spyglass at this tower. I think there's absolutely no chance he saw me. Damn, look, if I was in that other tower, all I'd have to do is drop down on the deck with the powder and we'd be at least a little happy about that. I want to jump up there, grab the cannon, and go for it. Shit, there's somebody swimming up. Well, maybe not. Maybe it was just... I'll tell you what, it's easy to be paranoid in this situation. They would send somebody to check the tower. I'm afraid of that, too. I heard that bloop, and I thought for sure that was somebody slipping out of the water at the bottom of the ladder. I need them to take that stuff up to their crow's nest. Boy, it sounds like someone swimming. Tell you what I do. Excuse me. If they come over and I have enough time, I'll just get in that ladder and fire myself over to their ship. Excuse me. If I don't see them coming, I will have to fight somebody at the top of the ladder. And then in that case, I would probably fire at the ship a few times. Look at that, the ship is leaving? No way. What if they're sending the ship away and they're going to use the rowboat to sell? I can play the what if game, but I need to know. But boy, it seems like he's heading out without a rowboat. I see. That's why. Now, here we go again. Nice thing is, since that ship came from that direction, he didn't pass my ship. Because I am worried about my ship still, slightly. Come on, get the galleon going around the island. In the confusion, I can get over to that other tower. This is what I need. It's what I need from you, Sloop. Together, we'll go down in tonight's history. Nothing more. There have been times where I wasn't watching get back to my ship in time to escape. Shit, here comes somebody.
You know what I could do? There's a gunpowder barrel sitting right here.
It's me. I'm not on their crew. I am not on their crew, dude.
Who the fuck?
Exactly. Are you from the sloop? Are you from the sloop? I mean you no harm. Hold your fire. Jesus, dude.
He's talking to a pirate.
Are you after? Who are you after?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, dude. Are you after the galleon?
Shit. Yes, I am.
So am I. Enough said. They can probably hear me, though.
Oh my god. I'm getting fucked. We have a friend though, Brad. It's part of the
Okay, one down. That was the only problem with communicating with him, wouldn't you say? We blew our cover. Big time. Not only that, now they know that there's more than one quote-unquote crew against them. Oh, no, 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 I don't want that. Can't be dealing with sharks right now, damn it. Okay, well, there's a ship I want to get a hold of. Just 'cause they friendly, we going for it. I'm right behind your ship. I was actually trying to get aboard.
Where are you?
I'm off your left side behind you. I'm in the water. I'm gonna stop talking for a second because it's gonna blow my cover big time. All right.
The other ship?
No, actually, my sloop's over there behind those rocks to the west of us. I've been here
Wanna
since.
go fuck with these guys?
Yes, definitely. I saw you guys and I thought about screwing with you. Then, of course, when the galleon came in, I was like, well, shit, that's the one I gotta fuck with.
Oh yeah,
You're the
thank
one
you.
who. Let's go fuck.
Yeah, earlier I was firing at them out of the towers.
Okay, that was you.
Oh,
Let's go fuck with these guys. Let's blow up their mega tank.
Absolutely. Is the
you're not using the boat?
Yeah, I'm down with using the boat. Or if you want to send me ashore, whatever.
Yeah, go ashore.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get in that other tower because it has a powder barrel on it. If I can get it, we're in business. I'm gonna give you some cannonballs because I need to
Thanks,
unload. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Actually, if I can just get to that tower. All right, man. If I don't talk to you again, good luck and good game so far.
Good luck to you, my guy.
Thank you. Oh shit, fuck it, I'll just go for... Because they're aiming at the tower. Actually, if you turn a little bit to the left, I'll just start opening on them.
Fuck off, Brett.
Yeah, your shots are terrible.
Now, there's cannons up in that tower, too, if you want to use those on them. Should be cannonballs up there, too. Ooh, you gotta turn a little to the left. I don't have a shot.
I don't have a shot. I don't have a shot. Son of a gun.
There's one of them in the water, though, so watch out. About to take some fire, I'm sure. Shit, out of cannonballs. Shit.
I'm gonna turn us left, I guess.
Aye, aye. I'll get to repairs.
Hey, oh, see, I saw a white name, I was like, oh my god, he's on the boat. Right
Sorry about that. Just look for... If it's George Washington, you're safe.
Like here.
How about that, Ritten? You like that? I did it. I teamed up with him. Okay, I'm gonna try to board him. Or shit, no, I'm gonna go in the... Yeah, I'll tower them. shit, I think I can hit him from this one. Oh, yeah. No, I can't. Shit, and there's no powder up here anymore. Well, that didn't work. You know what? I probably had better luck with their deck guns. Let's see. I've got throwables. What do I do? Shit. See, their aim's not quite what mine is. Here, they're gonna give me a shot. No, they're not. No, they're not. She would have to turn a little more. Okay, we're gonna try the other tower. See if that affords us a better angle. This is dangerous, and I don't think I'm long for it. Not to mention the fact my stream should be up here in a second. Thank God it's not on a timer. I mean, I'm not really thanking God for that. That's... Shit, no. No angle here. It's not good. Honestly, I'd be better off back on their ship. Way better off. Here's what we do. I need to find out if the vault's open. You know what I'm saying? So let's, at least for now, try a little one of these deals. This could be the death of me, if anybody spies me. How tacky was that? Now, last time I tried this, it didn't work. Ah, Phoenix left and I didn't see her. Yeah, that's probably true for a few people. Apologies. Look at them, just cruising on out of here because they've got the goods. They've got the goods. That's strange. Here comes a Skelly ship. That's really bizarre. I mean, not really, but... But you know what I'm saying? I mean, if nothing else... Watch, he'll put it in reverse somehow. See, that's bullshit. Come on, let me board. Yeah, here I am in the water. Here I am. I'm off your port side, off the left side. I've got a powder barrel. Fucking shark. Come on, wouldn't it be great if I could save this fight? Holy shit, I'm not bringing the powder on their ship. I want to bring it on the Skelly. Alright. Ah, fucking shark. Alright, I gotta climb aboard. I know this is real awkward. Because I got a powder keg and you're thinking, shit, is he gonna blow us up? And I'm hoping the answer is no.
Little shark.
Yeah, there's sharks all over. Shit. Forget all this, folks. Watch. I gotta get back to my ship. Did they just anchored her? They might have. I think they might have, yeah. Alright, this is where they get a bit of surprise. I'm coming at them with a fully operational dainty taint. They're not going to expect that kind of reinforcements, but here they are. No skelly ship's going to attack the people that I meant to attack and then teamed up with instead. Not on my watch. Can we believe it? This is first blood for the dainty taint tonight, isn't it? Maybe not. I think it is. I'd like to think it is. Ain't that funny, though? The ship tucked there the whole time. Nobody saw it. I'm kind of surprised. Let's show these skellies some love, shall we? It's me. It's me. It's me over here. Ah, that sucked. Let's see what he's done to us damage-wise. Least we can do is bail. Fuck, we'll patch. Okay, let's make sure we're not about to hit something. Last time I said that, we were about to hit something. Okay, good deal, good deal. I want them to have the treasure. It is 3:15. Therefore, I want them to have my treasure too. It's my hope that they sail back to me. But I don't see them. I don't see my buddies. Don't know why I got doubloons. Where'd my buddies go? They didn't sink too, did they? Where'd my friends go? My friends. It's like they're gone. There they are. No, dude, don't run away. Oh, shit. Well, okay, so they're south by southeast. This treasure's gotta be up here somewhere. Ship went down just ahead of us, I thought. Yeah, there it is. There it is. So, no, they probably didn't get the message that it was me. And that's really unfortunate, especially if they're in it for the gold, because I would honestly have given them everything. And I'm still thinking about it. If I can catch them, I'll still give them everything. Because they just got robbed. That's why. That galleon came and took their shit, and that was that, you know. Yeah, granted, it was a fight. They didn't sound too dejected. But come on, let's do what we can. Which means we gotta fucking hurry and get this. Granted, picking it up with the what the guy called it, a poon. I'm sorry, I can't. Harpoon is gonna be faster. Not to mention, this is a real haul. This is substantial, especially for a sloop. Worst case scenario, I have to sell all this stuff myself. You know, I'd hate for that to happen. South by southeast was our last known position. We can take the wind. Come on, be out there. I think I still see him almost dead ahead, disappearing into the storm. Well, it'll be hard to keep track of him in there. I mean, I get it, you know. I get why they're running, but not everyone in Sea of Thieves is bad until they are. But when they're not being bad, I mean, there can be some good people out there. If you catch them in between doing bad, I joke. It wasn't that. That was a freaking sloop. That kind of blows my mind. Stop playing with your big harpoon, bro. I can't help it. It's pretty damn alluring. I'm not gay, but look at those harpoons. It's enough to change a man. You know what I'm gonna do? Since my stream should be over already, we keep sailing after these guys. They were this direction. We more or less have the wind. I'm gonna grab a quick puff or two of a cigarette. Be right back. Because obviously, by the sound of my voice, that's exactly what I need. Shit, that's a galleon. No, that's not what we want. Man, don't tell me that galleon's griefing the sloop again. Or maybe that's a new galleon, I don't know. At any rate, I'd be wise to go with stern over. A stern over and keep my, give myself the option of sailing into the wind. Those guys, man. honestly, that is quite likely the same galleon. It's just, how did the sloop pass him with no incidents? That's what I don't get. Yeah, at least this way the galleon would have to, it'd have to come about to come after me. I'd have to come about to outrun it. Look at that, there he is. There he is. Port side. This sucks. Sucks because I'm playing these games right inside of this galleon. In terms of, like, getting away, no. Not if I'm going with the wind. If he wants to catch me and we're both going with the wind, obviously he's gonna catch me. Thing is, I've got to do this. Actually, it's not so bad. It's a crosswind, so I could turn to port in an emergency and outrun them. It's a claw game, but I'm not playing right now. I had only caught a glimpse of him, but I think it was down here. Yeah. Dead ahead. Sloop. Well, I want to say that's them. It's not them. Had to leave a bunch of servers. Oh, that sucks. Not enough time in the week for Class D&D and brain cells left over for a stream. I hear that. Yeah, I hear that. It's why you deleted your Discord. Man, actually, that's probably a very healthy thing to do. Here we go. It's me. Don't know if you can hear me, but I've got some shit for you from the sunken Skelly ship. Do you hear me? Are you going to engage that galleon? I hear you swimming up or something. Alright, we gotta chase him to give him this stuff. You know how much of a problem I've had trying to give people loot? They don't want it. People want to fight for their loot, see? People want to work for their money. He is going in to engage the galleon. It's a matter of principle then, because the galleon's obviously sold everything. Actually, no, they're stopping. They're stopping. They're sinking. They're sinking. No. Think of the adventures we could have shared. Scuttlers. Well, damn. Tell you what the problem is, we had a moment. We shared an experience. So I only wanted them to benefit from it. Oh well. Can't help those that don't want to be helped. Well, if nothing else, I need to go sell this stuff then. I guess it's mine after all, unless this skeleton galleon off my port or starboard side has anything to say about it. You are a skeleton, aren't you? Yep. Shit. What an ending that would have been. Just to surrender my ship to another player. Twice now, though, I've had to give up while attempting to do that. They run from you, you know. They're used to people wanting the exact opposite. I won't lie, and you know, generally I want to perform the exact opposite, but well. Light the taint ablaze and ramming speed, that's a possibility. I could have done that, just given the galleon crew my loot, you know? Totally need to start streaming the shit you and Plas get into. Not yeah, that'd be awesome. You know, I almost wonder if those boys, yeah, I don't know, jumped off ship to attack the galleon and just let their ship float and it sank, or maybe they scuttled. I don't know. I don't know, but there's a sloop over there. You know, it looks like it could be a new spawn. Maybe. I don't know how you tell that, I'm just talking out of my ass. But it's a sloop, and it looks like he has dark sails. Scales, I'm thinking of Dungeons and Dragons, I guess. No. Anyway. We're gonna try. You know, even if this isn't them, why not? This is the exact opposite of last night's Reaper excursion. Boy, that'd be great if this was them respawned. I'm pretty nervous on how son will graduate high school this year. Oh boy. Yeah, that's gotta be nerve-wracking. That is not them. That is somebody with what appear to be vanilla sails. Do I take that on good faith and just say, that's a new player, then maybe they deserve the shit? And if so, where was that galleon? Because I will tell them not to go sell it there. No, that was Reapers, and the galleon's on the move. He's a level 4, so he's not quite able to see all the emissaries. Okay, well, this is good. I could potentially give these guys stuff and warn them that there's a galleon coming. a Reaper's Bones galleon. That'd be funny in itself, just tell them to wrap it up. Let's go, folks. I don't know if you're new to the game or not, but there's a galleon coming from the north by northwest. Please don't take off. Please don't shoot at me first. Please don't do any of that. I don't think they're going to. Can you hear me over there? At the sloop? I see you fighting skellies. Do you need a hand? Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. I want to trade chips with them. I don't mean any harm, boys. I see you have some loot. Here's my question. Do you want my loot? Come aboard. Can you hear me, first of all? Can you jump once if you can hear me, the one on the ship? Sith Lord, how are you, sir? Can you jump once if you can hear me? Trust me, you don't want to do that. Seriously, seriously, you don't want to do that. Listen, I am offering you all of that loot for free. Do you want it? Fuck it. When somebody offers you free loot, you take it. You hear me? When somebody offers you free loot and you attack them, that creates bad blood. Dumbasses. You know, you try to help somebody. Not that I'm stinging over the comment, but who's making the, shitty moves here? Me or them? I need food, bad. Nope, not that food. Put that back. All the good stuff. Where did they go? They were up against a rock last I checked. So, and Lord knows that they had a ton of damage. So shit, maybe they sunk. Yeah, in fact, here comes one of them now, yeah? Maybe not. Yeah, I thought they were hitting this rock right here. And they did have some loot, so if they sunk, that should be around. Unless they're side by side with that or something. No, they're not. Isn't that just shitty? Alright, let's... Oh, man. We gotta go around each of these rocks just in case. Cause yeah, I am quite convinced that they went down at some point. And I just missed it. And if they had loot, here's what's gonna happen. The loot's gonna be floating somewhere near where they sunk, right? And, if they can collect it, they would take it to that island. If they're still around. They might not have had the chance. And if for some reason they don't have their settings to the point where they can hear people, then that's a mistake too. Sad to say, I was absolutely gonna give it to him. And by give it to him, I don't mean lay into him, you know? It's that cliche part of the movie where it's like, why'd you make me kill you? And really, I was just looking for a quick out. Like, I just give my loot to them, and we're all happy. Maybe a thank you. And hey, look, the galleon never came. They are the assholes. I agree. I agree. What a, I'm honestly shocked. I kind of feel bad that their loot sank to the bottom somewhere, but it's like, fuck, they did it to themselves. Somebody pulls up like that, I mean, yeah, it was 2v1, but I think they were probably new players, you know? Yeah, no survivor went back to that island with stuff that I can see. There's no mermaid. We are done here. Son of a bitch. Hey, 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 there's their stuff. No, that's just crap in the water. Thought this was their stuff, but yeah, I don't think so. No, because there's barrels. Oh my god, just more stuff to sell. Selling is almost a chore anymore. Good problem to have, yeah. Nonetheless, it's a problem. Man. Alright, nearest outpost, and I sell. I am sorry that I went so far overnight. I just, shit, I just thought we could do this. Thought it wasn't too much to ask to give my haul away. But they're like, no, 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 I don't want it. You just take your stuff, sir. And stay away from my family. I don't know. Somebody over there, I just can't see him over the waves at this point. Never mind, maybe not. Dumb bastards, I tell you. I don't know why I can't get over it, but I mean, their shit just went to the bottom. When it really was unnecessary. I guess I only feel bad for them because I get the sense that maybe they've only been attacked in this game. I could see if that were the case, why you would just freak out and fight, but I hope that one day, randomly, they somehow stumble upon this one stream stuck in the middle of hundreds of them. Thousands, including everybody else's, and they're like, hey, that's me. Oh shit, I'm dumb. So much crap, and I don't even have a collector's chest. This is why I wanted to give it away, because I don't want to make all these trips. Yeah, that was in song form, kind of. Very rudimentary, but it was a song. Going back to that tower, I was so glad that guy understood. And honestly, he had to suspend reason, you know? He had to take my word that I was not part of the crew, that he had been fighting there, you know? And I'm just sort of impressed that he took my word for it. I think that's why I wanted to reward him. Kind of just wish I had hung with him for a little bit longer. That said, at least when I left their ship for the last time, I think I said safe sailing and all your goodbyes, so to speak. That's one way to dock, isn't it? I've seen worse. I've done worse. In fact, it ain't half bad, I guess. So yeah, nobody wants us, so okay. I'll go sell it myself. Would I feel bad for the dog that bites me? No. No, put that damn thing down, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is a good point. Hell, maybe... Yeah, no. So much shit, though. You know, I never quite keep track. I haven't quite hit 2 million. That's what I know. It's those numbers that will get my attention. You know what I'm saying? Like hit that 2 million, or in the case of 1.5, then I was like, yep, that's a milestone. For me. Thing is, once you get the livery you want, you're not spending. I mean, you're really not. 200 gold here, 200 gold there for a quest. I mean, come on, that's nothing. Good night, Britain, and be well. Have a good weekend. Hope you sleep easy. All this shit one at a time. I'm selling it to you, lady. I don't have the stamina to walk all the way down there. She don't care. Shit. It's funny, God, what was I thinking about? Oh, yes, the last night I went out and was totally dissatisfied with myself, pissed at myself for the mistakes I made. And it didn't dawn on me until it was basically 2 PvP experiences that could have gone a lot better. One of them, every attempt I made on this ship was just botched. And while I didn't sink while trying to fuck with this ship, I do things like try to swim over to them and then get killed by sharks or whatever. And they did hit me a few times with cannonballs, but nonetheless, it wasn't the end of the world kind of thing. Then I moved on to somebody else and fought with them. And they fucking ran into an island and sank. But I was dumb and dropped my anchor. I let them come aboard my ship and tear me up until, luckily, I did kill them. So technically I won that fight. Then I'm sitting there in the water. They sunk my ship, though, and all my shit's there. And the people I had fought earlier sail right into the debris. And promptly kill me, of course. So I was ticked off about that. And, that can happen, you know. But in retrospect, I needn't be too hard on myself. At the beginning of that stream, I sunk a Skelly Galleon solo. I mean, that's not something I've been able to do for very long. And while I could have fought the second guy better, at least we both died. At least I technically still had the loot, albeit for, like, 3 minutes until that other ship showed up. It's crazy to be stuck out there in the water, of all the places. I mean, you're like a needle in a haystack. And then you just see the bow of this ship come right over the next wave. It's like, oh, fuck, what's worse is I recognize that ship. It's part of what I love about this game, though. There's something down here. Oh, yeah. It's part of what I love about it. And, again, just from the beginning there, that Skelly Galleon, that should have had my morale high all stream. Maybe that's why I was so brazen. I was just riding that high. That could be. As it pertains to tonight, I'd say it's been a pretty quiet night despite doing that business with the fort, doing that business. You know what I'm saying. With the fort. And then this last interaction. Other than that, been pretty quiet. Now, if I weren't streaming, I was posting videos, this would you'd just have the 20 minutes later SpongeBob thing happening. And we'd skip all this. So much shit. I should have invited Britton in just to help sell and collect money. Maybe that's what I should do. I get to the end of the stream, I've got all this loot I don't want to sell. I could be like, who wants it? Come on. Boy, we've gone an hour over, though. I appreciate that there's anybody out there still watching at this late hour. See 4 of you sticking around. Much appreciated. Not to say anything bad about the people that left. I don't blame them either. Punk-ass sloop. See, I can't even get them out of my mind now. Maybe they weren't native English speakers. So maybe I should have spoke more, using universal words. Whatever those are. Friend. Hey, I think that's pretty much it. We'll go sell this up at the tavern. Then I'll play off. Of course, one more scan for ships, because I can't help it. In fact, one of my favorites is when I'm at an outpost and another ship's coming here to sell. Usually that would happen after I already scuttle the ship or send it off. She's been good tonight. She has not sank once. I'm surprised she didn't sink when she was parked by that rock forever. She didn't. She's a good girl. But if there's something to be said about good girls go away. That's what typically happens. Oh wait, yeah, we're anchored. It's the bad girls that stay. It's pretty wild, wasn't it? Like that? Just kind of shimmied off the boat into the water. That's what we call disembarking here in Ohio. Oh, goodbye, Dainty Taint. Happy sailing. Get out of my picture. Oh boy, so shanties. And I tend to play this one on the way out. Well, folks, I've finally made it. Finally. And again, I thank anybody that stuck around. I thank anybody that just popped in to say hi. It's always appreciated. It's not, and I've said this before, it's not lost on me that it's time taken out of your day. And I hope I've made it somewhat worth your while. If anything, I hope I've helped you pass the time. If I failed to do that, there's a dislike button at your disposal, but on the other hand, if you like this stuff, like it, I'm Automatic for Automatic Games. If you are subscribed, I'll be talking to you soon. Good night, and have a good weekend. Sure, I'll think of more shit to say before this song's over. You know, I think I did a little better with chat tonight. A little better. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I didn't even intend to stream tonight. Yeah, so I'll tell you what, I wouldn't look for me tomorrow. Not that I would assume you do that, but for me it's up in the air. It often is. Alright folks, be well. Stay tuned. We shall sail together.